Hi, it's Michelle here again. I want to show you our other craft pantry staple that you're already familiar with, I'm sure, is our tinted tape. Again, tinted tape comes in black, numbers, aged, and linen. Comes with 70 feet, acid-free on that great little easy-to-use dispenser, and 70 feet lasts you for a while, so it's a real fun product to use as an embellishment. I'm going to show you a fun, really simple technique using the linen tinted tape. And what I want to show you is how to make, I guess maybe a transfer method. If you've used Silly Putty, you're going to love this. It's just the same concept. So I'm taking a stretch of linen tinted tape, and you can see linen tape has a texture to it. It's your basic cellophane tape with a texture. And what I did is I took a sheet of really vintage book paper. The older the better, because your paper is a little more pliable, it's a little more grainier, it really lifts easily. I just gently pressed a little bit of linen on there. I left a little hang tab there just for peeling purposes. And once you kind of get that stuck down, I'm just going to pull up on that. And you can see right here how the tape is peeling up the print and a little bit of the paper off the page. So what I'm going to do with that, or what you can do with this, is you've now created a really unique trim. You can use this as a border. The thing with this a little bit is you have a little bit of sticky left, but you have to remember what you just peeled up was a real thin layer of paper. But you do still have sticky, so it can really stick there nicely. Okay, so that could be just a border. You can stitch across the top of it for even more. You can do it again if you want to make more of a background, which would be really a unique thing. Once you kind of get into it, it's really simple to do. If you're going to use as a background, just line up the tape as you go down the page. I'm putting this on a vintage flashcard, just something kind of fun. It'd be really cute to put some ribbon on here or a stitching. I also applied that same to one of our bingo craft cards. So it's just a real slight, just a little bit of a texture, real thin. Another thing I want to show you is you can see I put a little bit of a watercolor paint on the book paper, just really thin. And I'm going to do the same thing, but what I'm going to do now, pressing my tape down, leaving a little bit to lift, is now I'm lifting up color. Comes up just as easily as before, but now I added a real pretty aqua. I'm going to go ahead and curl this over. So you can see, you can see the book paper, but now you've got a little bit of a color to it. This would be real pretty as a shabby chic look on a floral chintz kind of a paper. Use book paper, use vintage sheet music, just beautiful. A neat way. Newspaper, old crossword puzzles, kind of a fun thing. Just make sure it's really old paper that's a little more porous that you can easily lift up. So, real quick technique to use with linen tinted tape.